people. Hey, everybody.
No big smile.
Yep, big smile.
Oh, listen, telling me what to do like he's my boss.
Yep, I'm the boss. Big smiles. No frowns allowed. Hunting season is the stuff we wait all year for. It's good stuff. Great, great, great. Love it, love it, love it. Just rub it all over you. That's what you need. You just need to get that hunting juice rubbed all over you, buddy. Hunting juice. You're lacking in hunting juice.
Well, first day muzzleloader. Back to sitting on the ground.
You don't have to sit on the ground.
No, I could float in the air.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Get out.
Oh, fuck yeah, buddy.
All this time, you never said nothing.
Yep.
I doubt it then. I doubt it. You just said something.
I could blink myself up into the top of a tree.
Because you levitate like a little angel.
I could hologram myself in a sitting position and then move to another position as a distractionary technique against the deer.
Make it
as so displayed on Halo Master Chief Edition.
I thought that was in Star Wars.
No.
Skywalker did it.
No.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought you were talking about.
My finger. No, see, hold on, there we go.
Getting the
So no, when you're playing the Halo game, you can pick up a little ball that gives you the ability to project yourself. So you could walk in a certain direction and hit the hologram, and your hologram will keep walking in that direction, and then you could go backdoor the bad guy. Whoa!
What do they call bad guys in that game? The Swarm or something?
The Covenant.
That's it. Is there a Swarm in there?
Actually, there is the Swarm. The Swarm is part of the Forefathers. There's a lot of them. There's the Covenant. There's the Forefathers.
I wish they'd come out with a new season of that. That was pretty good.
Yeah, they got a lot to do with that.
They keep doing it. All these different shows, they come out with one season, then they hook you, and then they drop it.
So here we go. Day one of muzzleloader. I had one day of my favorite
Click, boom.
hunting ever, bow hunting. And my buddy Gray Bear's like, well, you could just take your bow and sit on the ground. And then, yeah, I know. Oh, what's his face with the cowboy hat? What's his name with the hot chick daughter? The sniper. The sniper.
Yeah.
The skillet.
I remember his
Shockey. Jim Shockey.
The Shocker.
Yeah. So yeah, I could walk along like him, or even Fred Bear. But you know what? There's a reason why Fred Bear was Fred Bear, and Jim Shockey is Jim Shockey, and Chuck Adams is Chuck Adams, and Dan Fitzgerald is Dan Fitzgerald.
Chuck Adams, folks.
Because they're like, are you a rock and roll star? Nope, you're not. You're not a good singer. You don't know music enough. So, I mean, your singing's good. Don't get all poopy pants down.
No, it's not.
But you know, I am just an average Joe, and it's depressing because I thought I was more than just an average Joe. I thought I was just a Joe. Not an average Joe, but a Joe. Not above average, just a Joe. I thought I had some skill, and then come to find out, sometimes you just realize that you have no skill. I had a lot of skill when I hunted public or private land.
Life goes.
But as soon as you got to state land, you realize it's
a different animal.
You realize your place in life.
It's like walking down Main Street. You're never alone on state land.
Nope. So, here we go.
But we got high hopes.
Well.
High hopes, apple sky and a pie in your high hopes.
I don't know.
Hunting juice, buddy.
You may have high hopes.
Shoot some of that hunting juice all over you.
You know what I'm going to get? I'm going to get wind in my face and shivering. And then it's going to be almost dark, and it'll be time to go. And you're going to be like, oh, I saw deer everywhere. They come lay right down next to me like your dog. I petted them on their little fat heads.
Do a selfie with them. Here we are. Here I am with my peeps. Click.
Anyways, off we go. Try this again. Hope the muzzleloader fires. Hope it shoots straight. What you shooting? You shooting your modern inline rifle?
I am shooting my 100% morally, ethically, and legally acceptable inline muzzleloader.
Just like the crossbow.
Just like a
crossbow.
Just like shooting a bow, you didn't whittle it yourself and
Just like crossbow.
make a string out of deer
Just like a
sinew and
crossbow.
flint your own broadheads.
See how he
take the
glazes
feathers
right
and,
over that, just like right over the top.
How
of
are
that.
we going? Are we going to go all the way back, or we only go back as far as you want to go back?
Oh,
because
wow.
every year, so he's shooting his inline muzzle.
Yeah, I could go back. I got a long bow and a recurve. I've done that.
Did you
played that game?
make the string out of sinew?
I can.
Did you make the arrows out of Port Orford cedar?
I can. I learned how to do it.
Get your own?
I went to the Tom
your
Brown
own
Tracker.
flint?
Yes, I went to the Tom Brown Tracker School and did all of that.
Okay,
stuff.
well, the next year...
Have I
it'll
killed
be
anything
Mike's
that way?
traditional
No, I haven't
hunting-
killed anything that way.
Mike's traditional 90 days of archery only season with a bow he made himself.
And you know what the Lord says? The Lord says that premarital sex is right out. Did you ever have premarital sex?
Well, I
Oh,
bring the
you
Lord
sinner!
up.
You heathen sinner!
So did you.
But I'm not touting off as to...
I just asked you a simple question.
Simple, I know. Okay, all right. We'll have this cyclical argument like somebody else I know.
We do every year.
Did you get transplanted by somebody else I know?
No. No. Because I'm not arguing that mine is better than yours.
Ditch last night?
I'm not saying mine is better than yours. I'm not saying anything like that. That's right.
Off we go.
Round and round. All right, February. No, it's not February. Welcome. It's December 2nd, and you're in the pop-up line with me, the Great Bear, doing muzzleloader hunting for big bucks. So wish us luck, and some figgy pudding, and God bless us, everyone. Was that recording?
Well, not exactly sure what I want to do today. Whether I want to go sit on the ground, or whether I want to go do some scouting. Either way, not really motivated. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to get back there, so I already gotta slow myself down. It's a bit of a walk. So slow down, catch your breath. Do you really need to close the doors quietly? I don't know.
Well, you got leg cramps or gut cramps? Or
Everywhere. Everywhere. No.
call you Krampus.
Not like gut cramps, but like, a cramp in your side, like muscle locking up. Cramp in my side, cramp in my hip, cramp in my shoulder, cramp in my leg, cramps. I didn't see
What do you say there, Crampa?
Crampa?
Merry Krampsmas.
Merry Krampsmas.
Oh, I see nothing out there tonight. Couldn't make one appear as hard as I stared. Just weren't cooperating.
Where'd you sit?
In the blind.
Yeah, go up. So I go up that hill, and I went over on the poop side, over on the urinal, the bathroom, the commode, the shit pit. And what I've been noticing though on this hill is the runs are running perpendicular to the hill. Like you come so far down the hill and there's a run, and come a little bit further down, there's a run. Well, going into that open field, there's a run that comes out of the woods on that side. And I pushed, when I went in, I wanted to walk that opposite ridge to look down, and I can, and it's like, well, I guess if I was a deer and I wanted to stay out of the wind, I'd walk through there. And I kind of walked along that, and I see a run coming out of there. And I'm like, well, I wonder where that run goes. And it doesn't, I didn't have to look far. I made a right and walked 10 yards, and I'm looking, and it opens up, and there's a big old oak tree right there. Now it looks a little bit old, but it's bigger around than that thing right there. You ain't getting a tree stand in it because you're not going to be able to wrap around it.
It'll be like
I don't even know how you'd hug around it to get the strap to come around. But where it sits on a runway that's going right into that clearing, and I'm thinking that other night that I was out here, that's where that deer come out, was on that run. And I looked back in there and looked like there could have been a scrape back there, and you could see that run goes back off further into the woods, but it's all new growth from it being clear cut. So you can, what that's like. It's like, shooting lane here, shooting lane there, shooting lane here. It's not like it's a big open farm field. But I thought, man, if you could get up in the air, like maybe next year, be a good place. I might have to buy a cheap ladder stand and put a ladder stand there. And then I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy a stand, and I'm gonna put a stand every 100 yards.
Ooh.
And I'm going to say they're all mine. I'm hunting. Where am I hunting? I'm hunting all these stands.
You could run one of those lines that goes from stand.
Yeah, a zip line. Ooh. And I could zip line from one to the next. Zzz, zzz.
Man, it's flying monkeys.
And I noticed when I get down here, you don't even know it's windy. You get up there, that wind, I told you I could see 75, right?
No.
Yeah. I sit up on that hill, I can see 75. You see the cars going back and forth. Not all the time, but every now and then I'll see them going down 75. So where I sit looks, due west. And I don't think that they're coming. I think that they're walking, with the way that stand's set up, I think that they're walking facing me. I'm facing them, they're facing me. We're looking at each other. We're doing this at each other as they're coming out of that. They're coming out of the new growth, the slashings, the popples, the tag alders, the aspen sprouts, whatever you want to call it, scrub growth, scrub nuts, stretch nuts.
To run into.
So
right.
There's no way. There's no way I have any motivation to put a ladder stand up there now, because that would take bringing the quad out here to get the ladder stand up there, and that's just not going to happen. Because you know what tomorrow says? Tomorrow is the ultimate blowjob day. because now they're saying wind advisory 10 to 25 mile an hour with gusts of 45.
Or like a 50% chance of snow.
And 50% just snow. And I heard there's a hurricane coming, and there's tornadoes on the forecast with thunderstorms and hailstorms and
Monsoons.
slush storms and a monsoon and jet streams and wind shears. Did I miss anything?
Earthquakes?
Earthquake. Forgot that. Earthquake.
That's the only one I can think of.
That's going to open up and suck
You
me
did say
right into
typhoon,
the
right?
bowels of hell.
You said typhoon.
I don't want to go to hell.
No.
Did I say typhoid? Typhoid Mary?
Tomorrow's Big Ten championship game tomorrow night. Camping.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that.
We might just have to watch football all day. I don't know. Anyways.
Lots of football.
That's what it looks like in the dark.
Go football team.
Bingo, bango, wango, tango. Don't hit this tree.
Got it.
And there's a log or stick that you keep running over here. He's going to hit that tree. We should ask him about the vent tailpipe and the dent in his bumper. See what he says about that. What are you going to do? You're going to go back the long way and... There's that log.
There's that log.
And I also noticed, since I've dropped my camera 3 times from a significant distance out of the... Okay, stand by.
I'm going to throw it out the window. What are you going to do? You going to throw it out the window?
So I got my seatbelt on now.
No big
Whoa.
bucks.
He's got his high beamers on.
No big
and we're leaving the woods. What are you thinking? You thinking some fish sandwiches tonight? What do you think about that? No?
It's Friday?
It is Friday. Fish Friday. Friday fish day.
Yeah, do you like fish
That's only
sandwiches?
during Lent, but which is still eating.
Like your fish.
You know the purpose of Lent, right? Jesus. No, not Jesus, like Jesus. Not that Jesus. The real Jesus. He was in the desert being tempted by the devil for 40 days and 40 nights. 30 days, 40, I don't know, something like that. It's in the Bible.
And all he had to eat was fish heads.
He had nothing. And the devil kept coming up to him and go, "Hey, Jesus,
Fish head?
you want to come hang out with me? Here's some water.
We'll have
You
some.
want some food? Here's some food.
Some
All you
clam
gotta do
chowder.
all you gotta do is just join my posse."
Fish strips.
And Jesus said, "No."
Chicken nuggets. We got chicken nuggies.
Anyways, all right.
Some sheep ones.
The twisty-turvy road of leaving the woods. I can videotape this because you people are gonna have no idea where this is. I remember one time I was leaving the woods in Saskatchewan, Florida. No, there's no Saskatchewan, Florida. In Sheboygan. And you know what ran in front of us? An elk.
Sasquatch.
An elk. Not the skunk ape. An elky elk. It was really, really cool to see an elk. A live elk in the Michigan woods. It was a long time ago. Oh, here we are. Now I gotta turn it off because you'll all figure out where we're at now. Bye now.